little bit different from the other videos I usually typically make, but I wanted to make a video today saying and showing proof on why flexing in Marvel Rivals, like flexing support, flexing DPS, flexing tank, it doesn't matter what role it is, can literally carry you up to ranks that you wouldn't think would be possible for yourself. So today I streamed Rivals for 5 hours. If you don't follow me on Twitch, go do that. Xtorn420, the exact same as the YouTube. But anyways, today I played some ranked and look what happened. I had 8 games in a row that I won. And honestly, a couple of these games I probably shouldn't have won. Mind you, I had a thrower in one of these ones. Oh, soft thrower, I would say, more than like an actual throw. But I don't know. If you flex in this game, it will carry you so far. And I have multiple games to show you proof. I have 8 games to show proof of why flexing can matter so much. Now I lost 2 ranked games today, but compared to the 8 I have won, that's an 80% win rate today. That's very very good. Like that's a pretty good win rate. And mind you, this is Celestial. My rank is now Celestial 2, which is the highest I've actually ever gotten. Typically, what I'll usually do with Rivals is, which I kind of regret with the earlier seasons, because the earlier seasons would have been way more fun and way more better to rank up. But that being said, I usually just get to Celestial and then I just cut ranked off. I'm done with ranked. I don't feel like sweating my ass off that hard. Lately, I have been wanting to get into the sweatier matches, to be honest. And the reason why I kind of stayed away from Eternity, One Above All, and like top 500, even though I genuinely think I could probably get up there, is because the throwing issue in Rivals and the game's balance is ridiculously horrible. Especially now the last couple seasons. Like I think 7.5 in season 8.0, 8.5 did fix a lot of things, but still there's a lot of shit that needs to be fixed. Star Lord. But yeah, back then when season 1, season 0, season 2, season 3, all these kind of earlier seasons before they started adding 15 DPS that were just busted on release, the game wasn't unbearable, you know? Like, it'd actually probably not be too bad to try to rank up to Eternity or One Above All. And to be honest, it's kind of gotten to the point where ranked is kind of pointless because you can't play certain characters in ranked. Like, I main Warlock. Warlock's one of my mains. And this is what I mean by flexing. Look at all the hours I have on all these characters. Yes, I am a bum, and yes, I have no life. But yes, like look at Warlock. I have 46 hours on. 99% of that is quick play because I cannot play Warlock in ranked. If you do, which you can to a certain extent, but not in the higher ranks. The higher the rank, the harder it is to play a character you really like that's dog shit. That's just the way it is. I can't play him. I just can't play him at all. Like, if I get dive, and I know kind of like Warlock's supposed to be pretty good against dive, but I can't shoot. I don't have great aim with when I'm going against Black Panther, Daredevil, all this shit, Spider-Man as Warlock, and it's not good enough for 2 double support comps. So the only way you can play Warlock is in a triple support. And Thor is kind of the same issue, just with a tank, not as good, and it kind of feels like a throw pick. Same with even Hulk a little bit. Hulk's B tier, I would say. He's just mid this season. You could pretty much pick a lot more tanks that just do better than him in almost every way. But what I wanted to show is just flexing could make you rank up so much. Like, look at these games I play. I played Gambit. Gambit wasn't banned. I play them. Triple support. Look at them. They're running triple support. And we still won. I had 9 finals on this team. And then look at this, Invisible Woman. And I'm not even saying like you need to know all these different characters. I would just recommend you, if you want to rank up as quickly as you possibly can, just pick a support to main. Just pick one support. That's all you need. A good support, I would say. Like Invisible Woman would be great. Cloak would be great. And Cloak's extremely easy to learn too. And just don't pick characters like Gambit or like, I don't know, Warlock or something, because those characters typically don't do too good in high ranks. And Gambit does, but he's always banned unless you get a game where he doesn't, and then you could just completely destroy the team. But yeah, look at Jeff, I got 10 finals. Mind you, this guy, the whole fucking match, this Cloak and Dagger, continued to tell me, and actually this guy too, the guy with 19 deaths, which is ridiculous, was saying, "Oh, the supports suck. The supports suck." I had 10 finals on Jeff and 35k healing, by the way, and they just continue to tell me to swap. I will swap and I will flex when I need to, but when I'm doing good on Jeff and I'm not dying too often, I had 8 deaths, which could have died less, but Punisher Shotgun's ridiculous. It pisses me off when they tell you, "Oh, you gotta swap off Jeff." It's not the Jeff that's the problem, you stupid fuck. Anyways, sorry for the foul language there. It got me a little, got a little heated there. But yeah, look, like Cloak, and now you're probably like, "Oh, this guy's just a support main." And, well, obviously, yeah, I am kind of, but look at DPS. I'm a Lord Namor. 13 finals. Mind you, I was pushing the cart half this game. And look, and the reason I picked DPS is because I always flex. I always see who picks first, and if they pick tank, if they pick support, and I have to play DPS, I have 3 Lords in DPS, Deadpool, Wolverine, and Namor, that I am very confident with playing. Namor's typically my best DPS, but I could do pretty good on DPS pool too. As a Wolverine, I struggle a little bit on. Maybe I probably do need to get a little better with him, but what is it? So be it, whatever. I don't like playing him as much anyways, because he's just a busted character. I don't like playing too many busted characters unless I have to, but it does help you rank up if you do. But yeah, if you play, like, look at this. That's the one I just went over. DPS pool. 8 finals. I didn't do the greatest here, but I think I carried my weight. You flexing in this game wins you matches. Look at MVP Jeff. I honestly probably shouldn't have got MVP here. I don't know why I did get it. Probably because I had the most assists in the game, but that doesn't really mean anything. But yeah, and then we lose this one. It's like you're gonna eventually lose a couple, right? But I want to show you something. Now, don't do what I do. You don't have to be a bum to flex. I am a bum and I am a loser. So what I have like almost 1,300 hours on this game. Look at how much Lords I have, and it's honestly kind of sad to look at. I have 3 DPS Lords. I have 9 Healer Lords, which, oh, now that I say that out loud, that's kind of embarrassing. And I have a good amount of Tank Lords, 8 Tank Lords. And I'm not saying you need to get all these different tanks to Lord and all these different characters Lorded. I'm just saying spend the time to learn the basic mechanics and the skill it requires to, like, I would say learn 1 tank, learn 1 DPS, and learn 1 support. Because if you just main 1 role, there's going to be times where everyone picks DPS and no one's switching, and then you lose the game. Same thing goes with tank. Same thing goes with support. Primarily DPS, but it does happen with tank and support. If you play only tank, you're kind of fucked when people pick tank, which typically never happens. But say if it does, now you can't really pick triple tank because triple tank is kind of niche and it doesn't really work very often, to be honest. But yeah, like I got all these different Lords. Don't have to do that, but all I'm recommending is pick a support that's pretty good and like that probably won't get nerfed very much. So, Invisible Woman, Rocket's insane right now, by far one of the easiest supports to learn. His survivability is crazy, his ult's crazy, his damage is crazy. Probably will be getting a nerf next season because a lot of people are complaining about him. I don't even blame them for complaining. He's ridiculously overpowered this season. I don't think he should be as strong as he is for how easy he is. But Cloak even is good. Cloak's got a buff. She's pretty strong right now. Invisible Woman. And if you don't want to learn those types of main supports, hell, pick support pool. Support pool, people sleep on them. People say, "Oh, we don't need a support pool." They actually buffed his healing output, and he actually does feel like he could almost work pretty decently with a double support comp. Now, it doesn't work all the time. If the damage is ridiculously strong, if you have Star-Lord Cyclops or Star-Lord Phoenix or Phoenix Elsa, when they're pumping out tons of damage on you, sometimes, yes, Deadpool probably won't be the greatest pick, but most of the time, that doesn't really happen. Most of the time they pick like a dive, and then maybe I don't know, like a Cyclops or like a Phoenix or something right now, right? But yeah, if you pick, like if you want to rank up, and you really, really, really want to rank up, and you're struggling, and you only play if you only play tank, you only play DPS, you only play healer, whatever role it is, I would recommend pick 1 character from every role. Doesn't matter who, as long as they're kind of meta right now. I would kind of not recommend to pick someone like, I don't know, Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is decent in lower elo, but when it goes up to higher, it just doesn't really hold her weight. Pretty easy to kill. And yeah, just pick someone that you want to learn that's somewhat interesting to you. Maybe you like, I don't know, you like Rogue, or you like Thing, or even if it isn't a meta character, I would still recommend you to pick up a tank or DPS, because if you do get into the situation where you have to flex and you don't have the option to, and you suck, then at least you have someone you could go to that you feel confident with, right? Even if it is like a, I don't know, I actually don't really think there's any tanks right now there. Thor, for example, right? Thor's not the greatest right now. Thing isn't too, I guess. He's all right. It's highly situational, but just pick. If you want to rank up quickly in this game, all you have to do is just flex more, man. I don't understand why people are so afraid to flex. I really actually enjoy flexing. I've been flexing characters since Season 0. I never really got into hero shooters before. This is a hero shooter, right? That's what they call it. I think. Like an Overwatch type of game. I never really got into it. I played like 40 hours of Overwatch, kind of dropped it, got bored, wasn't too interested in it. And then Rivals came out, and I've been hooked on it ever since. Love the game. There's been seasons where I've hated this game, particularly last season and 7.5, because they released Black Cat, and she was busted. Thank God they nerfed her. But this game still has a lot of issues. That's a topic for just another video. But yeah, if you want to rank up, this is what's going to start looking like if you start flexing. 8 games in a row I won. And if you look at my stats, 16-1, 21, 26-6-1, blah, 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 all these different things, and they're, like, obviously you're going to need, like, mechanical skill to get better at these things, right? Like, you're going to have to know how to position well, and you're going to have to know when to kill, when not, blah, 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 all this different stuff. But I think if you flex, this game becomes so much easier. Mind you, I get to Celestial super quickly whenever I do rank up to Celestial. Usually it takes me, I'm not even kidding when I say this, a week to 2 weeks maximum to get to Celestial. And it's been like that since Season 1. I didn't play ranked at all in Season 0. I got to Gold, and I was like, yeah, whatever. I was kind of new to the game. Look at my Warlock. I used to play him all the time. I loved Warlock. But Celestial 3, and I always get to Celestial 3 so quickly. There's a couple seasons where I didn't bother. Season 3, I dropped the game quite a bit. I didn't really like the season much. And I think 3.5, I came back, got to Grandmaster 1, dropped it, didn't really care as much. And then Season 4, didn't care as much to play the game, didn't like the game at the time, because the characters they were releasing just didn't really interest me. So just got to Grandmaster, and I cut it off. But then they added Gambit and Rogue, and I liked those characters, so I got up to Grandmaster, Grandmaster 2, and usually I either stop at Grandmaster to Celestial. Celestial if I want to sweat my ass off, or Grandmaster if I just kind of want to chill and relax, you know? But yeah, Season 6, Deadpool released. I love Deadpool, one of my mains. Celestial 3, Grandmaster 1, Celestial 3. Mind you, I could definitely get higher. I think, honestly, if I really, really, really put my mind to it, and I could even prove this if I really tried, this season, I guarantee you I could definitely get to Eternity without a second thought in my mind. One above all, I could probably even get to, I think. I genuinely think I can. Now, top 500 is a completely different thing. I don't know if I'd be able to push it that far, but I could definitely get to one above all, in my mind, I think. Yeah, but look at this. Like, 8.0, I did not play the game at all. I have like a couple hours on each character. Didn't like it. Double Dino wasn't too interesting to me. Tried him. I was like, whatever, cool character. Then they got rid of all the stupid things that I liked about him, so I just completely stopped playing him. And then 8.5, I've been having fun again, and they've kind of took out a lot of characters I didn't like. Black Cat, particularly the most. I hated her. And yeah, if you want to win games, it's basically just the video I'm trying to make here. Flex. That's all you got to do. Just learn one character in each role. That's all it takes. And boom, there you go. You're going to rank up. You're going to have better games. You're going to be able to flex, and you're going to be able to do better. That's pretty much all I wanted to do. Just wanted to say flexing helps a lot. And that's it. See ya.